Nigerians, we like to copy the white people in everything we do, even to the extent of we want, wish to be like the way they are. We are black, where some of us are fair, just like myself. But most of Nigerians want to be like the white people in all ramifications of life. So they get some creams manufactured maybe outside the country or even in Nigeria, and so that their complexion will be like them over there. And there is no how you bleach that your complexion would be the same like the natural white people. It's not possible. So they just want to feel as if, okay, let me just, since everything we do is from the white people, so let my complexion also be like them. That's it.
So why do you think that is? Why do you think people want to be like white people?
Well, it's still, from my home point of view, it's still a level of exposure. For instance, in terms of language, countries like French, they will not speak English, they speak French. But yeah, well, not the fact that we are being colonized by the British, but then everyone wants to do like an Americana, wants to behave like a British person, They want to, and besides that, we do not really value the black complexion. So everybody wants to feel among. So let me look like, a white man. So especially the ladies. So they don't really value the black, natural color that we have in Africa.
Okay. And what do you think of certain celebrities that you've seen black and then you see them go light? Like, for example, Bobrisky is a perfect example of someone who was very black before and is now beyond recognition. What do you think of that?
Based on our discussion, for our celebrity is a different thing. They want to, just because they feel they are popular figures, so let me look in a different way. Let me change my complexion to be, but I don't see any reason why for example, someone like Desmond Elliott is, not fair. Actually, either dark or chocolate is still okay. So why do I have to change my complexion because I want to have, national, international recognition? It does not make any sense to me.
I think there is a number of reasons why people tend to bleach their skin. It is common among people that live in this part of the world. First, like in Nigeria, we live along the equator, and people that live along the equator are exposed to too much sun, and then every day we go out for work, we're exposed to the sun, and then many of us suffer from sunburn. You get my point? And if you are a very observant person, you find out that if you're working outside office environment, maybe your job is the type that takes you outdoor. When you walk under the sun for a very long period of time, when you check your skin, you find out that your skin has burned. You get my point? So the reason why I feel many people go for bleaching is to help, recover from the effect of sunburn. I don't think there is anything too bad in that, but caution should be applied when using bleaching cream, because you take it or leave it. In as much as you live, along the equator, in the tropics, you must try and protect your skin from the ultraviolet rays of the sun. Unlike people that live in the temperate, region of the world, like people that live in the northern hemisphere, they are not exposed to the kind of sun that we are exposed to. The weather there is cool, temperature is cool. You get my point? So they can do without, any bleaching cream or any sunscreening, agents. But here, somehow we need it, but caution should be applied when using such creams.
I know you said about, recovering from the effects of the sun, but what do you think of people who were perhaps a very dark tone of skin color before and have gone to a completely different color? For example, one of the celebrities, Bobrisky, completely changing their skin color. Would you still say that's recovering from the effects of the sun?
If you are dark in complexion, you should understand that the melanin in your skin is more than that of the person who is light in complexion. So when you are using lightening cream or bleaching cream, you should be careful, because some of those creams contain chemicals that can damage the melanin in your skin. And that's why you see some people who are very dark in complexion turn white or turn light in complexion. That's not healthy for you as a black person. Okay? I don't think the black people even need any form of sunscreening agent, because their melanin can withstand the ultraviolet rays of the sun. They don't suffer from sunburn like the people who are light. You are light in complexion. So if you don't apply sunscreening agent on your skin, you will suffer from sunburn. But bleaching is a completely different thing from lightening. Bleaching is when you overhaul the pigments of your skin, okay, thereby altering the melanin in your skin. You get my point? Yeah. Then making you to be lighter. I think that's serious, and it's actually disastrous.
Some people tone their skin because they want to look beautiful and they want to look attractive. They want people to compliment them. You know, Nigerian guys, they like light-skinned girls, especially the dark guys. So that is why the ladies want to tone themselves so that guys, call them, date them and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. That is part of the thing. But it's not advisable.
And why do you think guys like lighter women?
There's some of the guys said they prefer light skin. Like what I read on media, a lady said, because she's not light skin, that is why Banky, refused to propose to her. She went for the light skin kind of girl. So I don't know. Maybe for the guys, that's what I think.
Wow. Yeah. And do you think that lighter is beautiful yourself?
The black are also beautiful. You see the ebony black, they look beautiful. The light skin look beautiful. We all are beautiful.
Yeah, people like to be lighter because they find out that these are weather darkens the skin. Secondly, some people say because they do some of this TV production and the cameras, the light don't pick their faces. Some hidden parts and some other things. Like I also noticed some of the big men too are coming more lighter. Some say it's beauty. Well, that could be one. But two, one of them said that when they are beaming or making any production, most cases they do tell them to go and brighten up. You understand? But there are disadvantages to this. You see, some people will go into bleaching because of it. But later you see these skin diseases coming in. Now, you find out the money they use in maintaining, you understand? Maintaining the skin is even more expensive than when you want to come on to be a lighter person. You understand? But my advice to them is you don't bleach. There are some creams that can make you lighter. Don't go into bleach because they talk about the damage, the layers. I was watching one discovery and I was told that if the first, second, third layer goes off, that person is in serious trouble. So my advice is bleaching is not advisable.
Improve. Let you see. If you look at people, black people, you can compare and contrast the difference. People who are black, the skin may be more beautiful as a black. Some may look somehow odd black. Okay. And odd black skin could be improved with cream. You will see the difference. That is the reason why people bleach. But I advise excessive bleaching is not good.
For that, I don't know why people want to bleach. But I know bleaching is not good, that's just it. It spoils the skin. And when they try to get older, their skin starts shrinking. So I don't know the reason, and I know they've seen this over and over again. So I don't know the reason why when they've seen that other people's skins are shrinking, they still want to bleach their own. Maybe it's to look more beautiful, I don't know, but that's for them to answer. I think so.
And why do you think people think lighter skin is more beautiful?
I don't know. Maybe when someone is lighter, I think there's this color. I don't know, in being light, that's what people think. But I think black beauty is even more nice than being fair in complexion or something like that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So I don't know.
Great.
I think people like the fair skin because it has this color in it, when something is bright, and so maybe because there's this color in it, maybe that's why they do that, I think.
But you essentially think black is beautiful?
Yes, black is beautiful, sure. Maybe I think when a fair person goes dark, the person will not be as beautiful like when he or she was fair. So I think being black is beautiful.